Welcome back to another episode of Vintage Competitive Farming Simulator 2025. I'm your host, Breaking Bad Bear. Please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate you. And now let's get back to that live action. Well, I got the fields cleaned up a little bit for you guys with the combine. I did get the windrower out for a little bit to clean some things up because it was going to be too much of a mess and it was going to take too long. So I got the windrower out for a few things. The field edging on all the fields and the small fields. And yeah, we have today to finish up, which Red's not around. He's busy. He told me not to bother him, but I'm going to try to get him on the CB when I get in the tractor. So I'm going to try to hit him up and see if he answers. If he doesn't, he doesn't. If he does, he does. I just to see where he's at on his fields. But yeah, we're going to probably be working into the night. We don't do that very often, but you know, we got a lot to get done. We got to get this stuff off the field and on the on the trailers and get the stuff sold tonight, because we got to turn these fields around and get these soybeans on this month. So we got a lot of field work to get done. Tomorrow we're going to be what do we got to do for tomorrow? We're going to have to get out here and mulch the fields and get them cultivated so we can get them ready for seeding. So yeah, tomorrow's already planned, and to get that done in the morning and then turn around and seed it that day. So yeah, we got a lot to get done in just a short amount of time. So I think I'm going to jump in the tractor and see if I can get a hold of Red real quick and see where he's at on his fields, and then we're going to get going ourselves. Hey, Red, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
Oh, he's there. Hey, where are you at on your fields? What are you doing?
I am still working hard over here trying to get these fields tidied up over here.
Did you run any of your windrower, or are you just trying to go straight to baling?
Just still baling. I went straight to baling.
Okay, I'm doing the same thing. So we're both racing against the clock, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're kind of both in the same circumstance. All right, I'll let you get back to it, Red. I know you didn't want me to bother you, so I'll get back to work. So thanks, Red.
Yeah.
All right, later.
Later.
Yeah. So Red is literally in the same position I am. Like I said, we have a lot to get done today, and he didn't run his windrower at all, so he didn't even do what I did earlier. And I stopped for lunch. He did not stop. He's just going. He said, "I'm just going to stay out in the fields all day today." He said, "I'll just go eat a late dinner." But yeah, I had to stop. I need to get something to eat. So, yep. But that's it. We're just working to get. We're not going to be able to sell off the corn. We're going to have to wait till June just to let you guys know. But I think we did like 124,000 liters, I believe. I think I checked. I know you guys didn't get to see it, but I checked. I think it was about 124,000 liters, which that's a lot of corn. We pulled off a lot of corn on the field. So I think other than that, let's we got a lot to get baled before, so I don't want to keep you guys too long because it's going to be a long one. So you guys hold on tight, and here we go. And just like that, we are done with the baling, and we're going to move right into getting the bales loaded up on the trailer. So we're just going to park this in the yard dirty. Like I said, it's a big day, so a lot of equipment's going to be parked dirty. I can go back and always wash it, like I said, on my time. I don't want to hold you guys up as, you know, I really don't want to hold anybody up as long as I don't have to. So we're going to jump right into doing the bales and getting them loaded up on the tractor. We're racing the sun, too, by the way. We're trying to race daylight because, you know, if I can get this done as quick as possible and we don't have to work in the dark, that'll be great. Oh, am I going to be able to wrap this all the way around this? Am I going to get stuck? Oh, it hit I think it nicked the pole, but we got around it. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get this trailer stuck out in the center of the field like we did last time. We'll just stick it out here somewhere and get it as close to center as possible. We'll throw some bales on one side, throw the bales on the other side, and then move further down the field like we always do. I think we might have more bales. We're going to have to see if we have more bales than we did the straw. So this is going to be interesting. But these bales, I think, are bigger too. I think there's more in these bales compared to the straw. Yeah, I believe there's more corn stalks in there than there's straw. So it's going to be interesting on what we make compared, because we do got a comparison. I think we did 68,000 for the straw bales. And actually, let's just double check that real quick. We can look at that actually. Let's see what we did for straw bales and financing. We did 68. We did 68.4, so 68,000. We pulled in straw. So let's see if we make more with the corn husks. Let's see which one makes us more money. So yeah, there's not going to be much for me to talk about here. This is just me picking up bales and throwing them on a trailer. So you guys, like always, hold on tight, and here we go. All right, you guys, we have finished the baling up. This trailer looks like it's pretty much locked down. We need to see where to take these corn stalks to. So let's look at that real quick. We're gonna look at prices here. We were looking at straw earlier. Corn stalks. Corn stalks. 137. The biomass heat plant. So that's where we're heading. We're gonna head to the biomass heat plant. So I will. It's a little bit of drive to get there, so I'll meet you guys there, and then we'll get the round total there, and then we'll probably just finish it off there. And I'll take care of everything else. Because like I said, actually I need to get some lights on because it is getting kind of dark out, and I'm gonna drive on the inside. But yeah, it's getting late. The sun's going down. We got this nice sunset though. It looks really good. But yeah, I will meet you guys. I still don't have these mirrors fixed. I'll meet you guys over at the biomass heat plant. So I'll see you guys there. All right, we've made it to the biomass heat plant, and let's get these bales dropped off. All unhooked here, and let them sell. Yeah, it looked like we had like 325,000 liters of bales here, so that's quite a bit. Like I said, we're going to find out on how much these are going to actually sell. Are they going to sell? I think I even have some more. I think I have a little extra than I did with the straw field, so I didn't really keep track on how much I had, but we know how much we made, so we're going to be able to reference that and put those side by side, because we did the same amount of I hit the fence a little bit. We did the same amount of field, so that's going to tell us whether the straw bales are worth more, or the doing the corn husks are worth more. So it's going to be interesting to see, or it's going to pay the same. I'm not sure, but it's going to be interesting to see them side by side like this, because we've never really had a good comparison on what they do. So, boy, getting 4 trailers in there just barely fit. I'm glad Red doesn't have a crop on the field, or he'd be getting on my butt about me driving on his field if there was a crop there. And that is everything sold. So I don't know if Red sold his off yet or not, but let's look at the he's probably still picking bales up. Let's look at the financing here and see how much we made. Oh, it put it all together. So what do we have? Like 68,000 sitting there. If this is right, if we had 68,000 sitting there, the corn husks only did 64,000. So actually, the straw did better, which is interesting. I almost thought the corn husk would have done a little bit better, but apparently, straw wins at 64,000. So, I think we're gonna wrap things up here. I'm gonna call it a night here, and I'll see you guys in the morning for the other work we got to get done. So until then, you guys have a good one, and goodbye.